My journey at Azusa Pacific University began when I decided to get my credential and master's through the program they offered. One of the main aspects of the program that stood out to me was the school's motto, God First. I felt that this would build my education around high values that I could incorporate into my classroom. I knew learning how to integrate technology into the classroom would be a valuable tool to enhance the learning of my students. This program has challenged me to expand my abilities as a teacher to create a truly diverse classroom setting where all students have an equal opportunity for success. The support from my professors helped me to view learning in a new way. Learning how to implement new technologies in EDUC 515 changed the way I view learning. There are so many tools available, and this class helped me learn to use and apply tools such as podcasts and web design into the classroom to engage the students and create a meaningful environment. Especially in the 21st century, it is crucial to be in the forefront of emerging technologies to motivate students and reinforce the material being taught. One of the most beneficial classes for me was EDUC 522. I gained so much from this class by learning about the multiple intelligences and meeting the needs of my students no matter what their learning needs or style may be. I learned many useful strategies that I can implement in any lesson. It is my goal to use the skills I have learned and apply them to the classroom. I know that I have the capability to create a meaningful learning environment where the needs of my students can be met and each one will be successful. After the completion of this program, I feel ready to apply all the skills I have learned in my own classroom. I want to support and motivate my students to go beyond the potential they thought they could achieve and view learning in a new way. I want to use technology to enhance education for my students and create an environment where learning is meaningful and engaging. I want students to leave my class with the skills needed to be successful both in and out of the classroom. In this thematic unit, students will learn about diverse life forms found in different environments. They will be able to discriminate the difference between each environment and identify life forms found in each one. The standards met in this unit include Life Science 3B. Students know examples of diverse life forms in different environments, such as oceans, deserts, tundra, forests, grasslands, and wetlands. This unit also meets technology standards, where students apply digital tools to gather, evaluate, and use information. Lastly, this unit addresses the following English language arts standards. Students read and understand grade-level appropriate material. They draw upon a variety of comprehension strategies as needed. Also, students write clear and coherent sentences and paragraphs that develop a central idea. I chose this topic because I want students to be familiar with environments around them and around the world. I want to give the students the opportunity to have a hands-on learning experience to make this unit unique and meaningful to the students. This unit was created to enhance the learning of all students no matter what their learning style is. The goal is to meet the needs of all students in one way or another. Throughout the unit, different intelligences will be met through the various activities. The first day, I will introduce the unit by showing the students a video I created to capture their interest and determine what prior knowledge the students have on this topic. I will begin the lesson by showing a PowerPoint that will highlight upcoming material in the unit, as well as vocabulary that they will be exposed to. Then they will find the definitions for each of the words and write a paragraph using the vocabulary words. The students will be working in groups to research one of the environments. They will read through their section of the chapter using a reader, summarizer, clarifier, and questioner to ensure that each person in the group understands the material. As the students are working, I will oversee the groups to make sure they have the necessary information to be successful with this project. I will teach a mini lesson to each group on their habitat and suggest one additional reading source for them to find information. Students will also have access to the internet to obtain additional information about their environment. The technology used in this unit supports and enhances the students' learning. Students will come up with as much information as possible to show mastery of their topic. Some of the things the students will be looking for include facts about temperature, plant life, animal life, food sources, human population, how plants and animals and other living things in their habitat are dependent upon each other for life, and any other items they are interested in discovering. Students will not only learn about different habitats of animals, they will create one of these unique habitats cooperatively with their group. The goal should be to make their habitat as realistic as possible with at least 4 animals and plants native to their habitat. Upon completion of the habitat, students will create a presentation for the class. As each group presents, the students will be thinking of questions to ask regarding the habitat. At the end of the presentation, the students will have a question and answer time with the class. Lastly, each student will be responsible for an individual writing assignment corresponding to their findings about their environment. This gives each individual an opportunity to showcase what he or she has learned. Students will be evaluated according to their work on their group project, presentation, and final essay. The rubric shown here corresponds with the final project for the unit. The students will be graded on content, presentation, creativity, participation, and the individual essay. The combination of these assessments gives different types of learners the opportunity to use their strengths to show what they have learned. By the end of this unit, students will know examples of different life forms, apply digital tools to gather, evaluate, and use information, as well as process data and report results. Here is a look at some of the elements the students will be learning about throughout this unit.
Yeah.
Come here, little snake.